You know what I didn't wake up saying to myself today?
I don't.
We need a Matrix 5. It's funny, I not just today, I don't think I've ever said that, especially after watching the utter disaster that was Matrix 4.
Disagree.
But you liked Matrix 4?
I loved it.
That's breaking
No.
news.
I loved it.
What?
I loved Matrix Resurrections.
Wow.
You are yanking my chain.
I'm not, but that's a long conversation.
You're the first person I ever met that said they liked it. I'm not saying you're the only person out there that does. I'm just saying you're the first one I've talked to. Is interesting. Well, then this will be good news for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Because apparently, according to this report in Screen Rant, they're still working on Matrix 5. They're staying, it's still coming. Now, it's got an interesting writer
Danny
attached
McBride.
to it. Danny McBride and Max Landis.
Yeah.
Bring us Matrix 5. No, it goes on to say this. There is a new code brewing for the Matrix 5 after the cyberpunk sci-fi franchise was finally revived in 2021. The Matrix Resurrection underperformed at the box office, making, get this, just $160 million against a $190 million budget. Probably lost about $100 million. However, that didn't stop Warner Brothers from pursuing a new installment with, again, interesting name, Drew Goddard, writing and directing. Following the initial announcement of 2024's updates on the Matrix 5 have been minimal, but there is some good news, well, at least for Rob. In an interview with Screen Rant's Liam Crowley for Project Hail Mary, Goddard wrote Project Hail Mary, Goddard confirmed that the 5th installment is still in the works. I'm in my writing cave now. I don't know how long I'll be in that writing cave, but whenever I come out, I'll have news to share. All right. To quote the great Chris Carr, for why? What on earth is your motivation here? Some would say that the Matrix ran out of gas after Matrix 2, Matrix Reloaded. Some would say that it actually ran out of gas after the first one, that maybe they shouldn't have made any more after the first one. But almost universally, in a great sign of human unity, everybody agrees they shouldn't do any more after 4. But what I mean, look, let's just go over and take a look at this. I mean, just look how big of a stark drop off that was. Matrix 467 million became a forever pop cultural icon movie. Matrix Reloaded, which I know a lot of people didn't like, but I actually really enjoyed Matrix.
There's a lot of great stuff in that movie.
I really like that one. Anyway, then we had the Matrix Revolutions, which had very mixed responses. And then they come out almost 20 years later with the Matrix Resurrections. And woof. Nobody wanted to see it. Nobody went to go see it. And a lot of people, including me, thought it was terrible. But all film is subjective, and some people enjoyed it. So you got to ask yourself 2 questions. One, from a creative point of view, after Matrix Resurrections, should you really do more Matrix, or should you just say that it's done? I mean, just look at what happened. That's from the creative point of view. From the business point of view, Rob, I think it'd be very difficult to walk into a boardroom and make a business case that it could do really well for us, another Matrix movie, after what happened in 2021. I mean, we haven't had people run out to the Matrix in 23 years, because they certainly didn't go in 2021 for the Matrix Resurrections. And generally speaking, it didn't get very favorably reviewed. So from a creative point of view, that's subjective. We could have a discussion about that. I just find it a very, very difficult concept to make a business case. And lest you be tempted to go, yeah, but you put Keanu Reeves in it. Everybody loves good Canadian kid Keanu Reeves. Well, listen, he was just in Good Fortune, and he's been in a lot of stuff that people go to see, and he was in the last Matrix movie and nobody went to go see it. By the way, I love Keanu Reeves. That is no shade on Keanu Reeves. We're talking about the property here. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Mando. Guys, the time for spring cleaning has come, and to be honest, I'm actually kind of looking forward to it this year. I've been busy clearing out the clutter in the studio here and getting my camper van ready for the next movie meetup trip, but I'm also incredibly excited to keep using my deodorant. You guys know that a while ago I started using Mando whole body deodorant, and it has been an absolute game changer for me. Whether I'm sitting under these hot studio lights for a long live stream, or I'm out on the golf course recently. Yeah, I actually just took up golf. I need something that actually actually works. Mando was created by a doctor and comes from the founders of Lumi. One of the things that I love about Mando is that it's safe to use anywhere. We're talking pits, feet, and even the boys downstairs. It's clinically proven to block odor for up to 72 hours, which is honestly way better than a shower with soap alone. It doesn't just mask the smell, it stops it before it starts. Right now, you can get 20% off site-wide. Head over to shopmando.com and use my exclusive code Campea. That's shopmando.com, code Campea for 20% off. Support the show and tell them I sent you. So I just don't see an argument to be made to make this make sense. Now, you are a fan of The Matrix Resurrections. Okay, so let me pose the same two questions to you. Can you make a case creatively to do one after Matrix Resurrections? And then maybe the more difficult one, can you make a case business-wise to actually invest in making another Matrix movie? What do you think?
Well, first of all, let me address the creative aspects of it. I think that our world has become much more relevant today to the concepts presented in The Matrix than ever before. Simulation theory, AI, superintelligence, or general intelligence, where the world is going philosophically, emotionally, technologically, scientifically, politically. We are transitioning into a much more matrixy world than even the Matrix had in 1999 when it originally debuted. So I think, and Drew Goddard is a great screenwriter, and that's
the one element that makes this interesting.
I think that, so from a creative standpoint, anybody can create something that's a great idea that can work with, especially in the framework of this science fiction universe. So I think from that perspective, the studio is hedging its bets and saying, yeah, maybe if a guy like Drew Goddard is going to do this, maybe he'll come up with something and it could be great. So why not? What do we got to lose except whatever we have to pay him?
$200 million.
Yeah,
no. What do you got to lose? Money. Money.
But I would say then this: will people go see it? Well, if the script is great, if you build it, people will come, because regardless of whether Matrix Resurrections was something people didn't like, people still love The Matrix. People will always love The Matrix, the same way they always love the Terminator franchise. That's why they keep effing making those, and they shouldn't. But because Terminator, the two movies,
but eventually they learned their lesson and seem to have stopped making them.
Oh no, because James Cameron's going to do one.
So he says.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying, I think that the Matrix universe is ripe, especially as we become a more science fiction civilization as we move along. It's a ripe place to explore if you have a great story. So I would say, and if you keep the budget down. Are you going to spend $200 million on a Matrix movie? No. But maybe you'll spend $90 million, or do what Steve Asbell, the Quiet King of franchises, is doing over at Fox, making alien movies, Predator movies at a price where you're not making a $200 million Predator movie. You make a $100 million Predator movie or a $90 million Alien Romulus. And you would never know. You don't look at Alien Romulus and go, oh, that's the low budget version of Alien, because they were never hugely expensive movies in the first place. So it works if you can manage that franchise. So I say, why not?
And my answer is because I don't think there's any money to be made. People started losing interest in The Matrix after Revolutions. They exhibited that they had no interest anymore with Resurrections by not going out to even try it. And I just don't know what has changed since let me rephrase that. Since 2021, Keanu Reeves hasn't gotten more popular since 2021.
No.
Nothing has happened since 2021 to renew great interest in The Matrix. So I just don't know why I would believe that all of a sudden people would be interested in going to see a Matrix movie again. I just don't know. But it does have Drew Goddard writing it. And as long as that's there, it'll at least be something to keep our eyes on.
A great story is a great story.
Yep.
And if they
have
people
don't always go to see them.
That's true, but if you could convince them, that's what you got to marketing.
Yeah. All right, guys. Question is for you. What do you think about this? Apparently, they are still looking to do another Matrix movie, despite the fact that nobody seemed to want to have seen them in the last 20-something years. But you've got a great and hot right now screenwriter writing it up. Maybe they could come up with something that could pique everybody's interest again. Maybe. I have my doubts, but I'm going to hope for the best. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show Podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.